Record, yeah?
All right, we are live. Right, we're not live. This is a pre-record. I'm in my robe. I got my local wine because for me, Christmas has started. I don't get what none of you lot say. Merry Christmas to all the man, them football fickos in Christmas. You and myself, Big J.
CheekySport Akeem.
Heritage.
Non-relegation, Jaik.
The only man we need tears for is Chris, because you are burning right now.
Hey.
Big up everybody.
Wait,
Big up
this is
everybody
another
who's with us
another
online.
week. The only man that took an L was him again. Another week of
Jack, how's my team still above yours?
bro. This is how sad you are.
We've been losing for 6 weeks. We've been losing for 6 weeks straight. And we're still above, man. We're still above, man.
Is that what you're drawing for? Wow.
What else can I say?
You
That's
get
how
and
mad.
you know.
That's how mad it is. He's
That's
celebrating.
how low you get. Imagine, remember you toughed me because I was in Division 1. We're in a completely different league to you. And then look, in a couple weeks' time, we could easily be ahead of you, bro. Do you know how mad that is? After all these
I guarantee you, we can lose another 10 games and we'll still be ahead of you.
No.
This is not the chaser act. You watch the chaser.
Yeah,
the chaser. Yeah, this is the chaser.
We're unbeaten and free, bro. You know that Liverpool draw you laughed at me for?
Bad questions, man. Trust me.
Remember that Liverpool draw you laughed at me about? Look at Liverpool. Look what they did on the weekend. They went and put Crystal Palace in a 7-0 spliff. That's what they put him in. They put him in one of them big L plates.
Well, you know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah.
Aston Villa beat Liverpool 7-2. What?
Well, all right. Listen. First things first. Yeah. Big up everybody who caught our live stream of the Arsenal Everton game, the day that we did actually speak about the 7-0, and obviously Arteta being put in the spliff. Yeah. So I don't want to stay on Arteta too long because last week's episode was very, very Arsenal heavy, innit? Yeah. I feel like the best place to start with this week is probably Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Dude, bits.
Oh, yeah? Shut up, Weasel.
No, can I be real though?
Ollie's doing a fabulous job, nah?
Let me tell you something, yeah? All the man them don't get gassed. Don't do it. Akeem, you disgust me. You disgust me, bro.
What?
I told you all the time, your little tweets get up in my group chat, bro. I keep telling you.
Bro,
I see you. Bro, let me show you what he's...
Bro, it's you who's putting it in. You keep saying...
It's not me.
Huh?
Bro, it's not me, fam. It's not me. You think I go on Twitter? And when my man was sending for me on Twitter, I didn't even know until like 2 days later.
Why are my tweets in the group? Nah, you...
Wait, hold on.
It must be...
Look what you put.
Talk to your boy.
Yeah, it's Man United's title. It is.
Chris, you're acting like this guy down here. What you're doing? You're acting like title. You're not winning the league, bro. You're not winning the league.
Who? Man United?
You're not winning the league.
Yeah, we're winning the league.
Akeem, what's your problem? Like,
man.
do you do that for retweets? Is that for retweets?
No.
Is that for retweets?
Listen, before the season started, I said, yeah, we're going to be in and about it. This is even before we even got on this run. I said we're going to be there.
Wait. But what? We finished top 4 last year and we weren't in and about nothing.
Exactly. Last year we finished top 4. So this year, I said we're going to be in and about the title race, which you man laughed at in the summer. You did. So now,
let's be clear. I ended the last episode by saying, if you man say City are in the race, then United are in the race. I did say that very clearly.
Don't get it twisted. Yeah? Don't get it twisted. You are in the race. You have to be technically because if you win your game in hand.
I know technically, but Villa are also technically in the race right now. So let's not be silly.
Can't base on league position like that because that means are we saying Arsenal are generally in the relegation?
That means Southampton are in it. Then that means Tottenham are in it. All these teams are in it. No, do you know why? Ways of separating these things. Okay, bear in mind, Man United finished 3rd last season. You can't discredit them. Man United are a big club, so if they're thereabouts by Christmas time, you're in the title race. You can't say the same really for Aston Villa because it's a bit out of character. The league's quite tight at the moment. Southampton So for me, they're not currently in the title race until it hits like March time. Then if they're still up there, then they're in there.
No, but Leicester, you got to give respect.
So can I? Sorry.
They've done it consistently over the last 5 years. They've won the league. They finished 5th last season. Before that, I don't think they had a great season, but still, like they've shown enough to show that they're a big, like relatively big club now, in comparison to like a Villa and a Southampton who usually languish towards the bottom of the table. They're having a good season in form-wise, but they're not in this race until it hits March time, in my opinion. Man United, they are in the title.
So can I ask a quick question? Yeah,
You're not winning it.
When you say this is Manchester United's title, it doesn't sound like we're in the race. It sounds like
what it means is that Man United is going to take over this thing and win.
It makes no sense. How is it?
I'm not saying what.
No, listen, I'm not. Listen, by the way, I know there's going to be bare United fans watching right now.
Obviously, it's not
going mad. All I'm trying to say about United fans.
You're not saying that.
Let me answer what you're saying. Obviously, it's not literally our title yet because we haven't won it, obviously, and we're second in the league, or third in the league now. But when I mean is Man United's title, I'm saying this is the year we're taking this title. We're taking it. That's what I'm saying.
Akeem, shut up.
Number 21.
Like, what are you talking about? Why are you acting like Chris? You don't learn from this guy.
You got a full fan telling you to shut up.
Jack.
You don't learn.
Look at this
guy here and look at his team, and you want to do this. Don't do this.
The same way I'm saying that is like me saying you're gonna get relegated then. I could say that.
But that's fair enough. You can say that we're going to get relegated, but
Akeem, you did say that.
What's more likely to happen?
You did say that. In fact, you put money on it. Exactly.
What I'm saying is everyone.
You're getting muted for 1 minute. 1 minute of silence for you. 1 minute of silence. We have a minute silence, please, for the death of his point.
All right.
Listen, you man are dumb. But either way, it's Man United's title. We're taking it this year. Done.
All right. Let me be clear because
why?
I don't want Liverpool. I know. At this point, there's a bunch of United fans going mad, and they're gonna start scuffing me and Jay and no. All I'm saying is when it comes to Man United, in regards to the Leeds game 6-2, there was some great play or some good movement of football. Yeah.
Can we drug test McTominay? Because how are you scoring 2 goals in 3 minutes?
Don't hate. That's what
I saw him running.
McNulty was looking tasty still.
You were 60 up and he was just running. I was like, nah, he's on some hard drugs. Because for him to be playing like that,
McNulty's taking their poppers.
Listen, I've always liked him. I've always liked him. He's in regen. I've always rated him.
So, forget all that bum licking. Forget all that bum licking. Is Ole the man?
No, Chris, you're so
Jaik, it's their title, but Ole's not the man.
Yeah, so what?
No.
Firstly, I think he'll get sacked and Poch will
Akeem, you're not still saying that.
You'll get sacked.
Solskjaer deserves to be sacked.
You think he doesn't
deserve to get sacked on this card?
He doesn't deserve to be sacked.
He doesn't.
This fucking coach is stallions. Are you hearing this?
Hold on, Jack. This is where I'm not gonna lie here. This is where it is small team mentality a little bit because you don't realize. You don't realize that. No, you don't realize, Jack. You don't realize. No, Jack. You don't realize.
Let him talk.
You don't realize what finishing. You don't realize what coming out.
What does you sitting in your bedroom because you got a Man United flag in your bedroom? What does that mean? You're more qualified to talk about it than me.
No, I'm not saying he's more qualified.
It does. No,
Jack. Jack, I'm not saying you're not qualified to talk about it. All I'm saying is you've got a small team mentality. You're overlooking the Champions League exit. You have to go.
I agree there.
That's almost a near sackable offense alone. You know that, yeah? Alone.
What?
Getting knocked out of the Champions League in a group.
No, you don't weren't in Champions League.
No, you're right. Akeem, you're right. Akeem, you're right.
You're right. But let me explain something.
You're right.
In your group,
you don't understand.
Shut up. Let me speak. Last season, PSG were in the Champions League final, Leipzig in the semi-finals. Who are you?
You just got back in. You just got back into it.
Little boys to Man United. We banged them up 5-0.
We lost them. So which one is it?
Exactly. We lost them.
No. Which one is it?
Can I explain?
But you lost them. So
can I talk? Can I talk?
I'm going to say one sentence, Jack.
Okay, go on.
And I'll shut up, yeah? All right, you're right. Let me not say the 5-0 stuff because, we lost them. You're right. But let me be real. Leipzig got ripped apart in the sense that they lost their best player in the summer.
Over there.
Yeah. Even at their best, they did get to final. You're right. I'm not saying I disrespect Leipzig, but Manchester United, even with a bad manager, is still better than Leipzig. Yeah, we look at that group. It was a tough group, but we shouldn't be going. We shouldn't get
knocked out because you got knocked out. So what does that mean? How do you base you being?
We got knocked out because the manager's bad. Jack.
That's why. You're just gonna blame. Okay, so when you won 5-2, that wasn't the manager, that was the players. Is that what
Yeah,
you're
but
saying?
Jack,
No. Remember, this is a light.
Let me ask you a question. We got knocked out. That's the reason why the group stage is 6 games.
My days.
We got knocked out 6. It don't matter if you beat PSG and Leipzig 10-0 in both games, in the first 2 games. If you get knocked out the Champions League in a group stage, you deserve to get sacked.
Just hear what I'm trying to say. This is where can let me explain something. This is where both of you Can I explain? This is where both of you are actually saying a bit of sense, yeah. But it's just you're lining up in the wrong way, yeah. Listen, the fact of the matter is this, yeah. I personally don't believe that Oli should be sacked. Wait, Akeem.
Right.
He's not level. No, 2 weeks ago, I'm not trying to say he should be sacked. I do want Poch in. I don't rate Oli.
Wow.
Let me be clear. I don't rate Oli.
Wow.
Can I explain? Let me finish.
He's always said that.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't rate Oli. But
wow.
You know what? Like I said last week, when it comes to this sacking business, we go on a bit overboard. Right now, this guy.
So how do you get Poch them without sacking Ole?
But wait. If we get
Poch,
that'd be great.
You were talking about 007 5 weeks ago.
Shut up now.
Wait.
You don't know what you're talking about, Jaik.
Akeem. Just
above your pay grade. You're not qualified.
Point, yeah. Just add to Jack's point, yeah. And your point, yeah. Man United have not beaten any top teams this season. Anybody in Europe? All right, fair enough. We beat PSG. I'm not talking about that, but I mean, we lost to Arsenal. We got slapped 6-1 by Spurs.
I don't know why you're even talking about them as a big team.
Well, you know what I mean. But we lost. But they still beat us. They still beat us.
I don't know why you're.
We drew with City. We drew with Chelsea. Practically every.
Yeah, but you stunk the place out against Man City.
You stunk, and Chelsea as well. You stunk out the place in both games.
So what I'm trying to say is
you're an advocate.
No. But what I'm trying to say is, Chris. What I'm trying to say is, when it's been a high pressure / big game, like qualifying for the Champions League or beating the big team so we can get some big points under our belt, we folded. And that's where sometimes it's a bit lacky in that, we still got.
Why do you think?
Can I explain my point now?
No. Because the reason why he can still keep his job, Akeem, is because when we've played the lackeys, like a Sheffield United or a Leeds United, we've slapped them up, and we've dealt with man.
We didn't slap up Sheffield United, but okay, we won. Yeah,
but you get what I mean. Like we won. Like but we're comfortable. We were comfortable. If
I want to talk, yeah, I just want to say, don't get twisted. We're second. We might be third now. Whatever. Yeah, we've had a good run. Yeah. And I rate the run that Oli has put together. I'm not saying
you're very inconsistent.
I'm not saying I don't rate
that. Very inconsistent.
With me, yeah, I'm consistent with my opinion of the manager. I'm not going to change just because we've won.
We all are.
Very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. You men are very inconsistent. Very inconsistent.
Let me explain.
All I'm saying,
Jaik, listen to this. These men are very inconsistent.
They are.
Jaik, you know why? In one breath, they're saying the title's theirs.
This is what I was about to say.
On, Jaik,
how can you say
no, I never said that.
No. Okay, I got two.
We got you as well. Don't worry, we got you as well.
Once we get Poch. If we don't get Poch, the title's not ours. Simple.
But you're an idiot. So what makes you? Okay, cool. Anyway,
what makes us think we'll get Poch?
Should have tweeted that. You should have tweeted that, mate.
You know what? It's gonna hit 1 hour. I'm still gonna explain my point.
Go on.
Okay, cool. So I'm not an advocate for Ole. I'm not saying he's the best man for the job at all. But we are currently in a climate of sacking. A terrible.
No, we're not. That's incorrect.
Yes, it is.
We're in mid-December. Hold on. We're in mid-December, and how many Premier League managers have got sacked?
Because it's been coronavirus.
Bro, you can't start saying stuff like that, bro. We how many games into the season are we? By now, 3 managers are normally sacked. By Christmas turkey, 3 managers have been sacked. You got 1 manager sacked. Bro, know it. Let's not do narratives, bro. Let's not do narratives.
It's not a narrative, it's a fact, bro.
Okay,
it's a fact. We know the sacking.
Bro, Arteta's still not sacked. Man is 15th, and you're saying it's sacking season. All right.
Are you finished? Are you finished?
All right.
Fucking, we put 10 pence in you today, bro. Bloody hell. Anyway,
20p actually.
Anyway. My point is, in the Premier League, it is well known. It's a fact that the sacking culture is rife, simply because the money that is on the line for these Premier League clubs to stay up or to get Champions League or Europa League is so high that they need like results now. There's no planning for the future, none of that stuff.
Agreed.
So for me, I don't think Ole is the best man for the job. I don't think he's good enough for the job. But you have to base it on what he's doing right now. And you have to look at what he's doing, and you can't look at what he's doing and say he has to go. It's not fair.
All right, let me answer that question.
How do you?
Let me answer that.
Wait. What sort of precedent does that set for the next manager or the one after? Oh, we don't feel like you're the man for the job because you get the results.
Not popular. You're not popular.
Jaik, it's nothing to do with popularity. Jaik, let me answer your question. Yeah. First things first. Yeah. Yes, you're right. There's a pressure, but every team is different. Yeah. Manchester United would never still allow Arteta to be in the job if we were Man United. Let's be real. And I'm not.
Akeem, you 15 3 weeks ago, you prat.
Let me finish. What 3 weeks ago? What?
Again, this is the contradiction.
Go on.
It's true.
He said getting chucked out of the Champions League is sackable. Now he's saying a club like Manchester United.
Let me finish. You man don't let me land. You the man don't let me land. That's the problem, isn't it? So my point
that's why
we're specifically talking about the league right now. This second, yeah. All I'm saying is you're talking about league, and ultimately, Ollie's only been doing good in the league. We scraped through the League Cup every round. Yeah, we could get knocked out against Everton, but hopefully we don't. But based on performances in the league, we've actually been poor in 95% of our games. We've won games, but the only games do you want to go?
95% of league games have been bad.
Jermaine, that's a fact.
You don't let man finish. We have been poor. We have been poor, not just most of this season, but we've won games, but we've been poor most of 2020. Yeah? Most of 2020, we have been poor. Yeah?
Wow.
What I'm saying is let's keep it real, yeah?
Ole's not cool enough.
Ollie right now is doing good form. He's good form.
Can I just say one thing?
But if what I don't want to do, Jermaine, what I don't want to do, Jaik, is wait until Ollie loses 5 in a row and then say Ollie out. I'm saying now.
You're saying Ollie out. You don't listen. You don't need what to say saying? No, let him talk. Let him land. What are you saying?
I'm saying now. The guy. And I'm saying, and this, by the way, this is a lot to say when the team's on form, because I'm not fickle like you, man. I'm not fickle like you, man. I'll say it when the team is on form, even now, when we're second or third in the league, Ollie is still not good enough for this job.
So you're on it.
All right. He's Ollie out.
You know we laugh about you, man. You, man, or Jermaine specifically, because he's a Man United fan. A month ago, yeah, you would say this guy's not good enough for the job. You string 4 wins together, and now you're saying he should keep the job.
No. Can I explain? What's wrong with that? Can I explain? He's not my point. Akeem. Just like I said, Arsenal should keep Arteta. Yeah,
but that's rubbish, though, Jermaine. You don't believe that.
I do believe that.
You believe Arteta should stay in the job,
guys. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, one thing I learned about Chris is, yeah, which Chris makes the point is, why do we as the fans need to sit there and go, out, you out, our club, oh, get out our club, you don't know, you're nothing, you're rubbish.
I'm not doing it, by the way.
But I don't do. You see, with me, all I'm trying to say is, whether that was a month ago to right now, Christmas time 2020, I'm done with all that. It's sneaky, it's dead. I'm not going to sit there and diss Lukaku anymore. There's some players I personally like, and some players I don't. Because at the end of the day, I had a manager that I liked that nobody liked. He left and he's doing well somewhere else. Same thing with players. You have players that come, you have players that go, they find form in other places. The fans don't know nothing. The thing about fans is they gobble too much. And to be honest, I don't want to be standing with them anymore. Do I rate Oli as a manager? Not really. But am I going to be one of the people that's calling for his head? Oli out.
This is my point, Jermaine.
I'm not doing that. I don't need to. Akeem.
I'm not shouting Oli out every week.
No. I'm not saying you are. I'm just trying to say you're saying I'm not gonna wait for 5 games for me to say Oli out. And I'm saying, bro, I don't need to say Oli out even after 5 bad defeats. After 5 bad defeats, I might be pissed that it's happening, but all I can do now is support the club.
I'll be real.
You see the football fans, they like being right. Hey, I've clocked, bare football fans.
He's a guy, isn't he?
You know what it is? I've clocked about football fans. They love being right. Oh, I told you he wasn't a good player. Oh, I told you he was a good player.
Well done.
Oh, I told you he was a good. Oh,
well done.
But no one's
Peter badge.
No one's doing that.
And that is AK. And that's AK to a T.
No one's doing that.
Always got to do right in this group. Always got to do right.
No, allow it, guys. I haven't once said in 20 minutes. I've not once.
Let me tell you something. No, let me explain. You see, to me, you don't get no ratings for it. One day, Rashford is Rash Bandicoot, spinning around the pitch, you don't know what he's doing. Next day, he's the saviour. Because that's football fans. Yeah, me personally, when he was bad and when he was good, I said, you know what? I love Rashford. I like the kid. Whatever, Chris. But I'm trying to say, I like the guy. Sometimes I think now, the players that I like, who I feel like have a certain work ethic, regardless of form, the players that I like, who conduct themselves right, on and off the pitch, the players that I feel like doing the job on the pitch.
Good, Jermaine.
The guys,
Lukaku good.
I did, bro. You see, Lukaku. Me and Akeem have been having Lukaku arguments before he came to United. You can ask him.
Yeah.
From when he was at West Brom and Everton and all them, bro. Akeem has always said Lukaku's hard. I didn't rate him.
And I'll never change that opinion.
Do you rate him now? Do you rate him now?
I don't know. I don't rate him, bro.
How can you not rate him?
I don't rate him. No, not like that. I'm not saying he's dead, but I'm trying to say he's not a favorite of mine. You know, Jaik, Neymar's hard. I don't like Neymar.
Why not?
I just don't rate him. I've never rated him like that.
Whoa.
I don't know.
When you say
player I take a liking to.
When you say
there's some players that you thingy. There's some players you enjoy watching play.
No, I appreciate that.
There's some players, who might not look good on the eye, but I love seeing them get stuck in.
100. But bro,
do you know what I'm trying to say? When Seamus Coleman, remember when Coleman come on the other day? I was like, no, man, I used to like Coleman. I used to think he was hard. Or Ryan Fraser, I feel like, hey, Ryan Fraser. There's some players, not because of there's some Ballon d'Or bad man. Some players are like, oh, I like him.
But we all have favorites.
You know that young youth Saka, Arsenal Saka. I like him.
Yeah,
I like him.
We all have favorites.
Some men are gonna say he's not hard or whatever. Sometimes you just see a player, you see them play a few times, you're like, raw. I rate him.
Where's Saka from? Where's Saka from?
I don't even know what country, I'll be real. Is he Nigerian?
Right. You must know what
is he Nigerian? Is he from Ghana? Don't gas me.
I think he's from Ghana.
Saka's not a Ghanaian name.
I thought he was.
Saka's not a Ghanaian name. Oh, he's Ivorian, yeah. I know.
I think so. I don't know.
Let me just say the same way.
That's my point. The same way
you're saying.
No, he's Nigerian.
Yeah, the same way you're saying that, Jermaine, is the same way I also think people are like that with teams as well, innit? I feel people, and not just the people in terms of fans, the media's like that as well, and we're all like this. Like Jaik clearly has a liking for Frank Lampard. You do. You have some sort of form. You have something. You have some, and that's no. But that's not a bad thing. No, it's not a bad thing.
No. But you're trying to.
Where did that come from?
Well, I know.
Now, do you know why?
That just put the rug under Jack's feet.
You know when you're getting corned, and then you just bring up the completely out of nowhere.
Yeah, he just changed the whole because right now he took it from S. And he's changed the whole thing by saying Frank Lampard and Jack.
Why did you think that? Why did you think that?
Bro, because I hear you every week and you defend him like crazy. And
when have I last defended
without any context? And what I'm trying to
Jermaine, Jack just put the bait.
On my days. Because you don't let me finish. So it doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's a bit rich coming from you, Akeem. You start fighting every 2 seconds. No,
bro, but then at some point, Jack.
At the end of the day, where's Man United in the league?
All right.
Where's Man United in the league right now?
Second or third?
Second. Man, you're third in the league. Fourth, third. You're third in the league. Yeah, you got to give Ole props. Since Arsenal game, yeah, in the league, you guys have done bits, yeah.
Now
you're trying to tell. Hey, listen, Ak. He's been doing bits. You've won the game. It's the results that count. Jose's been playing worse. Jose's football's been worse, and he's been getting praised for it. And now they're now fifth. Yeah, they'll win the league last week. Now you man are third in the league. Yeah, Ole's been getting the results, and this was your best game. This is your best game this season. The 6-2 was your best. Shut up, bruh. This is your best game.
What you did on Sunday?
Like, how about defending National over you?
How can you not enjoy the win? This is what
Chris.
They don't. You know why, Jaik? Jaik, you know what it is? You know what it is at the end of the day?
Why are you muted the kid?
Ole's not sexy.
No.
Ole's not sexy. That's it. Period.
No.
All right. Wait. Hold on.
Sick win. Don't treat this Man United title.
He ain't sexy, Jaik. He ain't sexy.
No,
right, cool.
Sick win. Don't say it's Man United's time.
Jaik, the bottom line is...
All right, cool. Chris.
I agree with you, Jermaine.
Chris, is Mourinho sexy then? With the worst football in the world. The football that people...
You was loving it, though. You was saying armpits.
No, Chris.
Look how confused Akeem is.
You
He's
just
even going against his own principles right now.
You literally flip-flap out all your opinions.
You just fell for your own trap, and so did you, Jaik. You asked me a question. He's not sexy based on a 6-2 win, and I said, is Mourinho with
Jose
Mourinho is there to do a job, bro.
Let him finish.
Jermaine, is Jose not sexy? Yes or no? Simple yes or no.
Let him finish.
Is Jose sexy?
What
with boring football?
Wait. Sorry. How can you tell me to?
No. Wait. Akeem. Me and you got the thing in it. We always say football sexy.
I'm not talking about me and you. I'm talking about what the world thinks, what the fan
base.
What
the world? Oh no, the world.
Why are you asking the question saying, "Oh, is Mourinho's football sexy?" We answer it, and you get annoyed that we're butting in.
I'm not getting annoyed at you, Jaik. I was getting annoyed at Chris because what I said was when I said it's not. I said, then don't stop talking about is Ollie sexy. It's nothing about if Ollie's football's attractive. I don't, or the way he is, or who Ollie is. It's purely on the fundamentals and the decisions he's made over the last couple of years. That's it, bro.
Okay. Can we talk about Spurs now?
Jaik,
it's sad. I'm sad to see this.
Spurs now.
Everyone's got an opinion.
Everyone's got an opinion. Right. Can we talk about Spurs?
Jaik,
let him talk. He loses his mind.
2 years ago.
Ak is cool. He ain't sexy.
Let him talk, Chris. Why do you always just let him?
I have to mute him. Right. Jaik. 2 years ago, me and you had an argument about your last manager who got sacked when you're in the Premier League, yeah? And we had this exact similar argument.
2 years ago, you said Jose was sexy. You said Jose was sexy 2 years ago.
Stop it. You're now trolling. Let me finish, yeah? Jermaine, Jaik, we had this exact same argument, and you were like, bro, I know my man's club. I know the way we should play, and he shouldn't be a manager. And I said, and you said Ranieri should not have come in. And I said Ranieri should have. Regardless of who was right or wrong.
No, but the reason why is
argument about that.
It wasn't about the style of football, bro. We were terrible. We were terrible, and we weren't getting results, bro. We were in the relegation zone, and we were playing awfully. There's no direction.
Bro, that's your opinion.
No. But we were in the relegation zone. You're second. You're third.
Jaik, what's new? Jaik, what's new? You're still in the relegation zone.
Oh.
Listen. You lot are third in the league. You're in the relegation zone. There's completely different. Like, I don't know why that's a comparison.
Can we move on? This is getting tired.
You were where you were supposed to be at the time. That's what I'm saying.
All right, listen.
Hey, Big J.
Let's
talk
about Spurs.
Shana J, speaker of Spurs, yeah? Is Jose sexy?
I love Jose, man.
Yeah, you love him. You do.
So does Akeem, but the general consensus of his football is that it's not sexy, innit? Exactly. That's why I bet Arsenal, man. Okay, Chris, when I said Jose should go to Arsenal,
it's not just about his football; it's about the whole brand. Jose,
the whole brand of Jose is sexy. Yeah,
you know, if Jose clicks in your team and it clicks, yeah, it's game on.
Well, I think that's interesting. You say that, yeah.
Too big for your boots. You remember too big for your boots when he said to you, man, yeah, Pogba is a problem, and this is the greatest thing I've ever done with this problem. Look at us. Now look when Pogba don't play, you got Mayola saying he's done out here, yeah. You got McNulty looking like Pogba, what he should be doing. What McNulty done yesterday, what Pogba should be doing. It was crazy. I was like, what's going on here?
Hey, listen, we're done with United, man. Let's talk about
we know
Spurs,
Jose's sexy. So what we say, Jose's sexy.
Can I just say one thing? So
that's a big.
Obviously,
answer me this: are Man United an elite club?
Yeah.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
Are they an elite manager?
No.
Is Jose an elite manager?
Yes. Okay, back to Spurs.
What was the question?
So Spurs, yeah. Now this is what I find mad, yeah, and I don't know if I'm bugging or not, yeah. My memory's not the best. Plus, man's off the wine. I could have sworn when Spurs and Liverpool played their game. I could have sworn when Spurs and Liverpool played the game. I swear that game. That game was stalemate to go first or second. No, or am I bugging?
Yeah.
All right. Spurs lost that game, meaning they were 3 points behind Liverpool.
Yeah.
Bro, they lost to Leicester City, sorry. Bro, they're sixth in the league. Bro, this league's mad.
But that's how
this league's mad. This league's gone mad.
Let me say something on Tottenham because people suddenly going, oh, they're rubbish now.
I hate. You see what I mean? I hate football, man.
They're back to be Spursy. Spursy are back.
Oh, shut up.
Spursy are back.
Oh, please. Sound like my other Arsenal.
You're 15th and you're talking about Spursy.
Chris, they lost to the best team in the world, arguably, or the second best team in the world in many people's eyes.
Leicester. Fulham beat Leicester. Fulham beat Leicester. That's how bad Leicester is.
Hold on a second, Chris. Do you not rate Leicester?
Come on, you what?
Are you saying you don't rate Leicester?
Of course, Leicester. Do you know what Leicester
was stuck up Arsenal. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
They did beat them. They beat you.
But we're
they beat you. I'm on mute. You're playing on mute, Lisa. You're on mute for now. You're on mute.
Why do you always talk when he's on mute?
I'm saying we're dead food, and you're putting me on mute. How do I put you, man, on mute? How are you doing this? How did you put me on mute, Jack?
It doesn't work like that.
What would you say? Sorry, Jack. What would you say about Spurs?
So look, firstly, the Liverpool game. Arguably, Spurs probably should have won that game. They were the better team. From what I've heard.
Nah.
Watch the game again, you prat.
No, I don't think they were the better team.
Out of their ass.
No, I don't think they were the better
team. They arguably had the better chances to win the game, in my opinion.
Okay.
Jack,
Fair enough.
All the stats.
I heard the stats. Talk about the chances.
Listen, open your ears up.
Liverpool had
Spurs did miss some chances.
Liverpool had 299 touches in the opposition half. Shut your mouth.
What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm talking about clear-cut opportunity.
Shut your mouth, anti-football. And you know what counts? The end result, 2-1. As Klopp said, shut your mouth, Jose. Shut your mouth.
All right, Jack, what would you say?
All right, cool. Anyway, let me get back to my point.
I respect Klopp's name and shut your mouth. You degenerate Division 1.
You're 15. Shut the fuck up.
I'm still about
language. Whoa.
You're 15. I don't know why. Listen, I've got so much talk for a man that's doing so badly this season. Like, take him off mute. I wanted to hear this and speak about it. You're 15th, brother. You're 15th. Since you lot
we're 15th, like I said off air, we've lost for 6 weeks in a row and we're still above you. Shut your mouth.
Look, you know how sad that is. That's what makes you happy now. You're on my level. You're on my level.
You realize that Fulham could really finish above you this season.
Shut your mouth.
You're on my level now.
15th. Shut your mouth.
You're on my level. We're in a relegation battle together, mate. Anyway, go back to Spurs. They arguably had the better chances to win the game. So look, they competed against Liverpool. It was a very hard-fought game. Liverpool won the game. Cool. They had a bit of a sluggish performance against Leicester. Let's not lie. Didn't really create anything in the whole game, and got outclassed by Leicester. So look, these things happen in the league. But the fact people start the fact that people
Palace game.
What?
Palace game.
What do you mean? What happened in the Palace game?
They drew 1-1, innit?
They drew 1-1, yeah. Stupid equaliser.
So, Jack, you tell me it looks like Spurs are back?
Well, Spurs, bear in mind, they're in 6th now, but they're 2 points behind.
Look at Spurs' love from Jack. It's embarrassing.
What's wrong with Chris is so mad. Hey, Chris, you're a hater, bro. You're so bad,
shows
bro.
more love. He shows more love. He shows more love to Buddy Tottenham. It does Fulham. It's embarrassing.
No, I'm calling the Spain.
Jaik, don't listen to this man. Can we just carry on?
Anyway,
I'm embarrassed.
Okay, cool. Done. Are you done? Cool. Thank you. They're in 6th place, but they're 2 points behind 2nd place, Leicester City. Remember, this season is so tight in the top half of the table.
What about first?
Well, Liverpool's starting to create a little bit of a gap, but again, it's not done, bro. Remember,
why are you acting like 2 losses and all of a sudden?
Suddenly they're dead. Like, get out of here, man. Like, it's so done. Like,
Are they going to Solskjaer because won like 7 in a row, and you're carrying on like you should get sacked and getting Pochettino, but now my man's won a couple of games in a row. You're saying, oh, lost a couple of games in a row. You're saying, oh, calm down. Make your mind up, bro.
Remember, it's different expectations. It's different expectations.
You know what's so funny? We've had Chris's shoulder for most of this episode.
I know.
All the fans know what he's doing. He's got his Christmas tree. Inside. Bro's having his Christmas tree right now. Yeah.
I got my last piece of wrapping paper as well. Pissed.
Heck, man.
Listen,
I had to go home.
That's a good little analogy. That's a good little analogy. But
one thing I got to say.
I got my Christmas light. It's my Christmas light.
Gareth Bale, yeah. Gareth Bale.
Done at it.
He's looking shaky.
He's been such a letdown. I can't lie.
Hold on.
I see man saying Gareth Bale's been under par.
Yeah. All right, how do you remove someone from the live stream?
That's one of them 50-year-old jokes. You know them old man jokes.
Oh, yeah.
You're such a dad. You're such a dad, isn't it? You definitely
them old timer jokes.
Showing your age, bro. Come on.
Hey, when are we gonna go golf together? When are we going golf together?
I'm down. Let's go to the driving range.
You can talk music stuff.
Jack, you're good at golf, innit?
I can't play golf to save my life.
You can't play golf. The man just said because he's white, you can play golf.
Golf is so bad. That's a white man's thing.
Yeah.
With a straight arm.
These times, black men been kicking for 100 years ago, geezer. When we go golf, like Charlie Woods, come on.
No, man's down. Let's go. Man's down.
That's mad.
Man's down.
I cuss my brothers about Tiger Woods all the time because they suck.
Bro, Charlie Woods is better than most adults now, bro.
Hey, Charlie, you're right still. When we go golf this, we can talk music business.
We gotta make content.
You can sign my artist. We can sign Jaik to Def Jam. Yeah, we can. You know what I mean?
I can't afford Jack's salary. I'll be real with you. I can't afford that, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? He's on some big feet. Jaik, you a man who wears sunglasses in StreamYard. That's not a guy you can play around with, you know. Serious. That's not a guy you can be playing around with, man. That's not right.
That's what it is.
No, but honestly, what do we think about Spurs? About, you know what I mean? How 3 bad defeats, and all of a sudden, where you kind of have that momentum to go first in the league.
What's the third?
I'm just saying, like the draw to Palace, lost to Liverpool. You know what I mean? Lost to Leicester.
I think.
No, I said three. Oh, did I say 3 defeats?
Bad results. Yeah, right.
I said 3 bad. Oh yeah, I meant 3 bad results.
I think. Listen, at this stage of the season, yeah. Based on their good run and their good start, if they were going to have like a dip in form, this was that time, because obviously now there's no big gap that's been made. I know Liverpool's a couple of points clear, but you know that's nothing in this stage. You know, do you know what I mean? So I don't think Tottenham are going to be stressing out about they're not in the title race. And the truth is, their goal is to probably be at least top 4. Do you know what I mean? Like they haven't got the pressure of Man City, Chelsea, and Man United. Those other 3 need to be next to Liverpool, or one of those 3 managers are getting sacked at the end of the season. That's come on. That's even without my opinion. That's not even that's not my whether or not I love Oli or I don't. I love Pep or I love Lampard or I don't. No, those
all them 3 managers you don't love.
No, I'm saying those 3 managers are not all going to survive till next season. We can all agree. I don't like none of them. You're right. I don't like none of them. You're right. I like Brendan Rodgers. I like Brendan Rodgers. I like Jose Mourinho. I like Jurgen Klopp. I
said to you, I like Jurgen Klopp. Shock horror. When I said to you about Brendan Rodgers for Man United, you said no.
Because he's a Liverpool manager. What are you talking about,
man?
Oh my.
Anyway, all right, cool. So speaking of Liverpool, I think it's a good time to segue to a man like Mo Salah.
Because would you take Jurgen Klopp? Would you take Jurgen Klopp?
What?
Would you take
It's
Jurgen
okay.
Klopp?
He's a Liverpool man. He's a Liverpool man.
Big up Jurgen. Though.
Would you take Jurgen Klopp?
I would take him, but he'll never come.
Jermaine, no.
Why?
He's chatting rubbish. You're chatting rubbish.
Well, what's the reason? Hold on.
Why would you not take him? You're chatting rubbish now, Jermaine.
I rate Klopp. I'm not saying that. Klopp.
Why would you
right now.
not take him? Why?
Bro, what? The man who just won Liverpool their first Premier League will suddenly be Man United's manager.
We're not talking about that.
What?
Taking.
Oh, what? All right, what? If someone said, "Oh, you're recruiting a manager," would you take Klopp? I'll take Klopp over any other.
If Man United sack Ole tomorrow,
sacked Ole tomorrow, and they get Jurgen Klopp,
we're getting Jurgen Klopp.
Don't get Jurgen Klopp. No.
Why?
All right, wait. What do you think? All right, let's just paint the picture for you. You turn on Sky Sports News, yeah. Bar at the bottom says Man United set to appoint Jurgen Klopp.
What?
Exactly.
Man United are back.
It'll be
back.
Nah.
Vengeance, brother.
No, we would be back. You're right. We would be back.
They've just done it. They're taking their biggest rivals, biggest manager ever. Woo!
Oh, that's true.
When Arsenal took Sol Campbell.
That's like taking man's buffing. That's like taking man's buffing in the club.
You're saying no.
It never happened.
You're saying no to Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp. Jack, listen to this guy.
You guys. I'll have Klopp before Pep anyway. That's for sure.
Of course you would.
Yeah, what before Klopp? I thought you said.
I'm not gonna lie though. You wouldn't have said that a couple of years ago though, Jack.
No, I wouldn't have at all. I used to hate Klopp.
You thought Pep was the savior.
He is.
I did. He is. He kind of is. But I prefer Klopp. Klopp's my type of manager.
Wait, who was cussing Klopp at the beginning of the season in comparison to Pep?
It must have been one of you two, man. It must have been.
I think it was Chris.
No, it was Chris. Chris didn't like the fact.
Let's not cap it.
Wait. Every time we undermine Pep, Chris doesn't like it because he says Pep won back-to-back quadruple with what Pep managed to do with City is absolutely unfathomable. City
not even just
City.
Not even City. Let's just talk about his Barcelona team because
oh my days.
You know what I mean? He made that team.
Notice everyone skips the Bayern team.
The Bayern team was fantastic. It was fantastic.
All right, Chris.
I'll Xabi Alonso, Matt Pep Guardiola. I'll Xabi Alonso. No, man, because it's Germany did good, man.
Let me take your argument.
They played better football under Pep.
Chris, he made them worse.
Let me take your argument.
Chris, let me take your argument. He made them worse.
Let me take your argument in one sentence. Let me take your argument in one sentence. Every manager, every team that he's gone to, which is Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Man City, before he got there, everything's been achieved by the manager prior. Simple. Every manager, everything that he's done in terms of the leagues that he's won, he's not won Champions League for Bayern Munich. Rijkaard won the European
League. The year he went to Bayern, they won the treble.
Did you get effed up in two finals by Pep Guardiola's Barcelona?
Oh, here we go.
We did because
switch up in this. Hey guys, remember that final? Hey guys,
there was two finals. There was
two final. Oh, there was two finals. Anyway, listen,
Jack, two Champions League finals, and they got effed up.
Chris,
there was two, and Jack, he won
always back in the day.
Jack, listen, it was Sir Alex Ferguson.
They had the best. They had the best player of all time, and Pep himself said,
"Who made him?
Rijkaard." Next thing. Let me just ask you. You know what annoys me about?
Can we talk about Mo Salah? You know what's so funny? Because Mo Salah is on the same levels of Henry. Chris don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's facts in the Premier League. That's facts. That's facts.
Henry was an assist machine and a goal machine. Salah is not that. Shut your mouth.
Salah is a goal machine.
He was an assist machine, you twat.
Do you know
assist from Ryan Giggs, you man.
You know what annoys me about this? You know Liverpool.
Ryan Giggs.
You know Liverpool. Hold on. Let's not forget what he said last year about Liverpool that pissed all of us off. Yeah, man tried to say that Liverpool team was average and that midfield is average.
This Liverpool team is 10 times better.
The best team in the world.
This Liverpool team now is so much better with Thiago and
Thiago didn't even play.
And that Curtis Jones. And that Curtis Jones. Listen. And that Curtis Jones. Well, don't Curtis Jones play. Don't Curtis Jones play. Don't Curtis Jones play. This Liverpool team.
He said they're so much better with that Thiago.
They are.
Trust me.
Liverpool fans. When you get in the comments, Liverpool fans. Listen to me, Liverpool fans. When you get your full team back, this team is better than last year's team with Thiago and Curtis Jones. You see that Curtis Jones? You see that? Yeah, it was. This Liverpool midfield now is better. That Curtis Jones is now. You see Curtis Jones? You see Curtis Jones? He's everything Pogba wants to be, bruh. He is a bad boy. And he's got Thiago.
And Henderson's still dead, is he?
Henderson's
still dead. Would you take him out?
Henderson. You see Henderson now? Henderson will fit into this now, yeah? He could do, Henderson go about his business, yeah? Do what he was doing last season, which was average stuff, because you need an average player like that to run their business, yeah? Like Gary Neville, or Darren Fletcher. You need a Gary Neville or a Darren Fletcher, and that's what he does. He's all about the team. He's selfless. Shut your mouth. Henderson is selfless, and then you've got Thiago to be able to spray that ball, and you've got Curtis Jones to spray that ball. They've got creativity now in midfield, which they didn't have before. They've got the same attack. That team is now a sexy team. When Van Dijk comes back, that is now a sexy squad.
Okay, so did you guys know?
Hold on, will I tell you who? Who?
Would you take Henderson at Arsenal? Jordan Henderson? No.
No. Because that's what we need. That's not what we need. Arsenal need a creative midfielder. Is Henderson a creative midfielder? 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 No, he's not. Shut your mouth.
Henderson can walk in the left back.
We don't know. We don't need a Henderson right now. Jaik. And then he would be a striker right now.
Okay, cool.
All right. So Mo Salah. Back to about Chris getting upset about
so much crap about Henry levels. He's Eric Cantona levels.
No, Chris. All I was saying was,
is Salah better than Eric Cantona?
Why are you so biased?
Right now,
is Salah better than Eric Cantona? Is Eric Cantona or Salah?
Not for tech, but on in terms of
shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Because Henry was better than Cantona for tech. I don't want to hear it. Shut your mouth.
Answer me this, Chris. Since Salah's been at Liverpool, has a reason where he flopped? Answer this. Though he hasn't been on top one.
He's a bad boy. He's been a bad boy.
Every season he's been at Liverpool.
Jaik, when Henry for Arsenal, Jaik, tell me this. Jaik, listen.
We're talking about Henry.
Jaik, listen.
All I wanted to say was...
They said Henry. Jaik, listen to this. Jaik, listen to this. You try to tell me that Salah done things that Henry done. Tell me what Henry done. Remember those days, Jaik?
Chris, can I just get to my point? Chris, please, be quiet. Geezer. Anyway, big up Mo Salah, who just reached 120 goal contributions out of 121 games.
Crazy.
He has a 0.97 goal contribution average. The only person who's better than him is Thierry Henry, who had a 0.96 goal contribution average. They're basically roughly the same in terms of goals and assists, because we know that's what we've rated Henry for, goals and assists. And Mo Salah's been doing.
How long has Salah been in the Premier League?
We all know Henry's better than Salah. Nobody said he wasn't. We're just saying big up Mo Salah for doing that. However, there was a fake report that came out this week that said he isn't happy at Liverpool because apparently he wasn't made captain for the Champions League game. The captain of the day apparently was Trent, and he was upset that it wasn't him. He wants to, apparently, I don't know how true this is because he's on great form, he wants out of the club. I wanted to know you lot's thoughts and feelings about a player being at the top, at one of the best clubs in the world right now, and still wanting to exit. What do you guys think about that?
I think it's just politics, bro.
I
don't think he really wants to leave.
Get a new contract.
You think it's a new contract money thing?
New contract.
No, I don't think no, by the way, I don't think he wants to leave. I'm just trying to say, imagine a fake world, like speculation. He did want to leave. Mo Salah right now wants to leave Liverpool. What do you not think about that decision? Because I personally think it's mad dumb. And I personally think if he leaves that, I think for him to leave that team where he fits into such a great system and he can work the way he wants to work.
I agree.
I feel like if he went to another team, it wouldn't be as beneficial to him as a player.
I agree.
So
That's Liverpool. Don't get it twisted. He'll still do brilliantly wherever he goes.
Yeah, he's a good player. I'm not saying he's rubbish.
How he has it set up at Liverpool, it's the best way he can have it, personally.
It's the best way you can have it. So it's like what I'm just trying to put a hypothetical out there about if he did want to leave. Do you feel like he could? What do you think, Chris? He's better off leaving. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's best for him to stay, isn't it?
If Klopp's there,
he can't do better. Basically, I mean, my question is that could he do better than Liverpool?
I mean, do you not think?
No, not a better team right now, but bigger clubs. Yeah.
Do you not think he's a little bit like he would go where he has a little bit more control, or he's the more of the star man? Because obviously, like Neymar,
like the bigger fish, like
Neymar.
Not really. There's a lot of stuff.
Not really.
Nah, he's the number one though.
On the world stage,
Mane don't get the love.
No, he's more respected.
He's not more respected than Salah.
Bro, he's not more respected.
Wait, hold on.
Like this, Chris. We all prefer Mane over Salah.
Wait, hold on. He's not more respected.
Language.
No, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. No, it's too late.
What is the point? If you can't,
you said what you said. You can't retract it now because you got caught.
Who said I was retracting?
Me.
Ronaldo, let man talk, bro. Oh my days.
We did the exact same thing.
Move on. Leave it. Bro, you man had Messi and Ronaldo. Who do they think is the better player? Mane or Salah? Answer the question. Cool. Move on then.
I don't know.
All right. Don't talk if you don't know. Because
Jack. I want to ask you something, Jack.
Who does Messi?
Who does Scott Parker think is the best in the world? I'm asking this, Jack. Who does Scott Parker think is the best in the world? Ozil or De Bruyne?
You're comparing Scott Parker to Messi and Ronaldo. We talk about respect. Bro, don't take the piss. Move on.
Wait. Sorry.
Players of all time and their opinion. You're talking about some washed up manager.
Akeem, was there an interview or something I missed? Is there like an interview or something I missed?
Bro. Messi personally came out in an interview early this year and said Mane is the best player in the world. Ronaldo also, after the world Ballon d'Or last year, said Mane should have won the Ballon d'Or.
Show me. Prove it. Prove it.
I will send you my links. I'll send you my links, but you can do
that. Fact.
I read that.
Is that a fact?
Answer me this, yeah? What?
I don't know.
You know what's mad? Opinions is opinions. I don't
know. Akeem, I just said I didn't know the story. That's why I asked.
I know. I'm not getting you, man, for your opinion, but don't laugh at me saying Mane.
No. That's what. No. Akeem. No, you said. You said. Who did you said? No way.
Akeem. Oh, what? What's going on there?
No, wait. Sorry. No, Akeem. The reason why the way you asked me the question, I was like, wait, what? When did they say that? But that's why I had to double back and say, Rod, did they say that in an interview? And I missed it. That's why I asked.
No, it's all opinion. Even Messi and Ronaldo, I'm not saying their opinion means it's gospel in it. But what I'm saying is,
all four of us here are Mane over Salah. Guys.
Exactly.
So why are we talking?
And all I'm saying is Mane.
Why are we talking though?
All I'm saying is
we all like Mane more than Salah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know, he said that Mane is more respected around the world than Salah.
Yeah,
I said that's incorrect. And then he tried to change it. And then he tried to change it when me and Jack said he tried S. And now he's saying
hold on a second. How am I? Hold on. Because he chat rubbish, I got muted. He chat rubbish.
Himself twice.
I'm done with this.
Answer me this, yeah.
We've done an hour now.
Answer me this. How can you get annoyed at people butting in, and then when you put us on mute, you ask us a question within the first 5 seconds, and then go, there, point taken. It's like, you ask the question, then you get annoyed.
Jack, I didn't put you on mute. I didn't put you on mute.
That's his tactic, Jack.
Listen to me. Hold on. Jack, I didn't put you on mute. Jermaine put you on mute. Just to be clear, yeah. All I said, is Jermaine brought up Salah and Mane, and I said Mane is slightly more respected. You man started laughing, and then I brought up Messi and Ronaldo talking. And then now I want to hear what you man think. Why? That was funny. Why do you think Salah's more respected?
incorrect. You missed that.
Go on, what
You
happened?
said after me and Jack laughed and said you chatting S, yeah. You went and retracted your words and said, no. Yeah, it's so that is well respected. And then after you started chatting more S on top,
wait, hold on. Chris, how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet right now?
Listen. After you started chatting more S, then you go back and then you're saying he's a little bit more respected. Little bit.
Okay, Akeem.
Hold on. Chris, let me tell you. Wait. Man is chatting rubbish.
Let it go.
So annoying, Chris. I said he's more respected. That's the first sentence. If I now change it 2 minutes later and say he's a little bit more respected, how does that mean backtracking? That's just being more detailed. That's not backtracking.
That other bit in the middle there. You still missed out that other bit in the middle there where me and Jack started laughing and said you're chatting S. You retracted your statements.
And you know what's mad? Wait, Jermaine, you know what's mad about this? No one at this stage, after 10 minutes arguing, has told me why Salah's more respected than Mane. Let's move on. No one has. No one can say it. So you know that's the
and you started talking about Ronaldo and Messi. Then you started about Ronaldo and Messi.
All right, so listen. All right, guys, listen. Bring up everybody.
Right. That small club mentality is running through you now. It's running through you.
Let me make sure that I kind of make sure that I say, brothers, make sure you enjoy the Christmas. I know it's been a mad year. We've been stuck on this 4-screen thing all year. Yeah. Thank you, man, for riding it out with us.
Right, look out for our Christmas.
What, you know already?
I'm done. Huh?
Look out for our Christmas.
Bro, we did a whole live stream on it, bro.
No one cares about Fulham, Jack.
All right, go on. No. Say Fulham.
No, we're done. We're done. He's gone. Respect, Jack.
Why is
Jack for that, Jack?
No.
Respect for that, Jack. No,
there's no way. Jack has to come back. There's no way.
Respect the team. Let's respect his team. No, Jack. Big J.
No, wait. I'm getting on to him. No,
respect.
Chris, when you left the team,
leave him.
No, bring him back in.
Nah, leave him. Respect the team, man.
Bro, you were the one who said no one cares about Fulham.
They don't.
Hey, Jack.
Why?
Hey, Jack.
He's in touch.
Get your ass back in this thing right now. Stop moving like a little baby, bro. About you hanging up, slamming that top. Yeah.
Why are you upset? What?
What? So you want me to talk about Man United?
No one cares about Fulham, though. No one cares about Fulham, though, Jack. On a real. Jack, on a real. No one cares.
Listen. This is how dumb you are, yeah? We had the biggest day called again, and we don't even want to talk about it.
No, we do want to talk about it.
We don't.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Jack. Merry Christmas.
Listen, let me talk.
Why do you change
the only reason why
no one cares.
The only reason why I come back say Merry Christmas to all the fans. I'm out, innit? Merry Christmas to all the fans. Thank you for everything this year.
Jack. That's cool, Jack. No one cares. Yeah, no one cares about that. We don't care.
Talk about.
Oh my. You know. Hey, see that Fulham goal was mad. You see that Fulham goal? You see how mad that Fulham goal was?
Why is he? Wait, hold on. What is he?
Listen, let's talk about Fulham. Let's talk about Fulham for a minute. All right, that Fulham goal that they scored there was crazy. You know how improved Fulham have been since I've been calling Jack. You know how improved them man are. Hey, they are. He's gonna hate this even more. Listen. Let's talk about it. Leave it. Let's talk Fulham about him. Listen, they've actually improved, you know, since they've done the signings.
No, I'm not talking.
You know what I mean,
he's probably upset because them lot got cheated out of the goal. And guys, just for the record, yeah, when Fulham got cheated out of that goal, Jack was lighting up our group chat with voice notes. All three of us aired him. We were like, mate, we don't care what's going on down there.
Is that what he's upset about as well? Because we're airing him.
I think that's what he's upset.
You know what's funny? No one else.
I didn't even see the message.
It's only you that said, all right, we're going to wrap up now. That was it. So
it's an hour. We've done an hour. Right? Like we spoke about Fulham. I'm trying to speak about Fulham here, but obviously Jack's chucked these toys that time. But we could talk about Fulham for a minute. They're actually playing some decent football right now.
Right, Jack said, you know what it is? Jack wished us Merry Christmas. He said, Merry Christmas to the fans, and I'm out.
He's coming back in. He's coming back in now. Hold on.
I'm gone. Anyway, I'm gone. It's time to go. Anyway, let's wrap it up. It's time to go. No one cares.
Go on, Jack.
No one cares. Jack. No one cares about
you got to apologize.
Let's go.
You will say Merry Christmas before saying anything about Fulham.
Forget Fulham, bro.
Wait, Jack. What you say?
Let's talk about Brighton. Let's talk about Brighton first.
I'm not talking about anything else now. It's done.
Danny Welbeck's doing a madness, isn't he?
What? You're done? Wait, why are you so... Wait, what's hostility? Why are you...
how can I sit here for 1 hour, bear in mind, I've sitting talking about your dead team for 1 hour, and then...
We're popular. We're popular, Jack.
Jack!
We're popular.
Jack!
9 p.m. on Sunday.
You're popular, though, Jack. Jack!
We just said you could talk about your club.
No.
If we gave you half-hour segment, Jack, if we gave you half-hour segment, we would get no views.
Stop, hold on, Jack. Can I just say one thing? We haven't talked about Arsenal for this whole hour.
We've got to talk about
because we had a whole live stream about Arsenal on Saturday.
I know. I'm just saying we haven't. That's what I'm saying.
We matter, Jack. That's right. You don't matter.
We spoke about, and Jermaine was locking it off like he always does.
No. Listen. If you think I'm talking about Fulham, you must be smoking some mad crack.
Why?
I'm not talking about Fulham. I'm not talking about Fulham.
I agree. Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap it up.
It's done.
Why?
It's done.
Now I want to say something about Fulham then.
No, because you lot didn't want to talk about Fulham before that. Now
no one said that. The only person who wanted to wrap it up was Jermaine.
I didn't want to talk about Fulham.
Jermaine, unmute yourself, bro. Go on, talk.
Jack, when you left, Chris was talking about Fulham. When you left, that's what he was doing. We thought you were going to come back.
That's cool. That's great. Well, I have to leave the chat for me to talk about my own team. Is that what we're saying?
Only Jermaine.
No, you don't leave the chat. I don't know why you left the chat. You're still butting that.
No.
Big baby. You know
why you're cheeky? Do you know why you're cheeky?
No. When you lost to Burnley, whatever that team was, wherever you left.
Hold on, Jack. You know when you was in the championship. Jack, you know when you were in the championship, it was me who was like championship section. Let's talk about Fulham.
I'm the one about that right now. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about now.
You should be grateful you're even on the podcast.
There's
no space for Fulham here. There's no space for Fulham here.
Fulham and Arsenal are the same now. They're the same.
Oh, you're in our realm. You're in our realm. You can't be talking about that.
No.
All right. I do want to talk about Fulham because.
No, I'm not talking about Fulham. Move on. Another subject. I'm not talking about Fulham.
Why not though? Because
I said so. I'm not talking about Fulham. Let's move on.
All right. I just want to say one sentence about Fulham. I think they've improved, and I think
great. Good for you, man. Thank you. Give me my money. Let's move on. Run me my peas and move on. Come
on. Everyone's on mute.
Still get relegated. Don't get it twisted.
All right, we're getting relegated. Cool. We're getting relegated.
Well, it sounds like Jermaine needs to write an apology to you because he definitely.
Oh, there's no apology needed. You lot don't want to talk about Fulham. Cool, we move on.
Wait, what do I have to write an apology for?
Jermaine, wrap
You're
it
the
up.
one who tried to.
Do I need to write an apology?
No. There's no apology writing needed. I'm just saying.
Look at upset Jaik, bare salty.
I can't even talk 1 minute about Fulham.
We didn't talk about Arsenal. I don't know whole life anything I want to talk about.
What about Chelsea? We didn't talk about
Bare salty.
No. Because if we did a whole live stream on the Fulham game on Saturday, there would be no need to talk about Fulham. We've already talked about Arsenal.
No one cares about Fulham.
Okay, that's what you think.
I care.
Okay, if we did a whole segment on Division 1 football, would we get the
Bro,
same.
that's why it's about winning every episode. And all the comments say,
Chris,
move on.
it's not just about you and your spice. The people want to hear Jack talk some real football, mate.
Jack, please.
Yeah?
Jack, look.
I thought because it was a draw, and you lot got cheated, Jack, with that VAR, I thought, you know what, Jack ain't gonna speak about it. We're done. I wish them a Merry Christmas. We're done. I didn't feel like it was a hot topic.
Basically, he doesn't care, Jack. He doesn't. Basically, he doesn't care.
I don't care.
He doesn't
I didn't care. But if
there you go. There you go.
It's not about me.
I do. I care every week. I always want to talk about Fulham.
But it's not about me, is it? No, I don't care what you care, Akeem. It's not about you either.
No
one cares what you care.
You're right.
Jack, if you want to talk about it, you can talk about it. That's it.
No, it's not about if you want to talk about it, not.
But if you don't want to, that's fine. I'll wrap it up. I can say what I was going to say.
Let's talk about Chelsea. Talk about Chelsea.
Yeah.
Nah, we can.
Let's talk about Chelsea.
We're done, innit? We're done, Jack. Chelsea, I want to talk about Chelsea.
Listen, we don't talk about Chelsea.
Now, the whole thing's it's just.
But either way, look, we'll talk about Fulham next week. Because obviously Jack doesn't want to talk about it now, ultimately, because that's it.
We're not here next week. Akeem, stop trying to put me here next week. Jack, can you tell the point we're not coming next week, please?
When Fulham lose next week, when Fulham lose next week, we're talking. Let's go.
Yeah, of course. That's how it always is. When Fulham do rubbish, yeah, banter on Fulham, but then
that's not true. That's not true.
Jackie.
I don't know why you're talking, bro. I don't know why you're talking. What?
Anyway,
you shouldn't be allowed to talk. You shouldn't be allowed to talk. I don't know why you're talking.
Jack, until you're above me, baby, you can't say nothing. Shut up.
Chris, that's a couple of weeks from now.
All right, we've lost 6 weeks in a row, still above them.
All right, good for you, bro. Good for you. I'm happy for you, man. If that's what's going to help you sleep at night, then cool. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you.
Fact.
You've got to hold on to what you can.
No, but honestly,
that's it.
We're not going to be here next week. Akeem, sorry, mate. We're not doing no end of year. Akeem's like, let's do an end of year wrap up for the worst, most inconsistent COVID break year. Let's do an end of 2020
we've been consistent.
Let's talk about how sick Bayern were and how
we've been consistent.
Next week is the 28th. I don't see. There's no reason why we shouldn't be here. But
no, we've been consistent. To say football is in drips and drabs. Like no one cares about Ballon d'Or winners. Lewandowski winning the best awards. Yeah. That's why we didn't talk about it.
Yeah, you're right.
See, Jack, it's not all about Fulham, mate.
What? Yeah. Anyway,
what was it? Fulham Blackburn, Jack.
Anyway, listen. So we won't be here next week. Guys. But obviously, big up everybody who supported us. Everybody sent us super chats. Big up our boy Amir, who I know tunes into every live stream that we always do. Big up
Just big up. Thank you very much.
Big up all the people that have been supporting us, man. It's been a mad year, innit? I know it's been hard to put up with these mad videos. But thank you so much for putting.
What are we saying for next year? Studio. We're in the studio next year.
Act. Don't sell the dreams. Act.
We are. We're in the studio in 2021.
Let's take every day.
Let's not sell dreams. Guys,
let's take every day.
Akeem, if we're not their first episode of 2021, every fan £5. Are you not confident? Are you not confident? We'll be back in the studio by then.
Who?
Every fan that
I didn't say that.
I said that tunes into this episode. If we're not the first episode of the new year isn't in the new studio, you have to pay him £5.
You can sell your Bitcoin stock, bro.
Yeah, Bitcoin's at 24, all-time high.
We used to sell that.
I didn't come confident. I said next year we're going to be in the studio. We are.
Okay, cool. Yeah, next year could be next December. All right.
At some point we're going to be back.
But don't sell a dream. Don't sell a dream. You know
it's not a dream because it's a fact.
Don't do it, Act.
All right, guys.
Nah, you guys need some milk.
Listen, guys, thank you so much for being here with us. Yeah, at the end
I
of
have
the
some
day,
craving for some cookie.
It wasn't gonna be easy. But obviously, I hope everybody out there is staying safe. I know for some of us in London, it's a tier 4 thing, tier 3 thing. I know some of us have lost loved ones this year. I know it has not been an easy year by any stretch, by any means. You know what I mean? Education, messed up work, people have been laid off. At the end of the day, if you're here with us and we provide that little bit of joy, we're thankful. Do you know what I mean? And we've been able to kind of escape doing these episodes as well. That's the main thing. That's why we try to stay as consistent as possible. I'm going to talk for myself, but I've tried to escape by doing these episodes, isn't it? So, big up everybody. Make sure you guys enjoy this Christmas, regardless of what going on in the government. Actually, just make sure you're loved ones. Make sure you're with your loved ones, man. Regardless, man. I'm about to say some real, what's the word? Illegal thing, like leave your yards, man. But all of that. But obviously, I can't really say any of that stuff. I got to be responsible. But obviously, thank you, everybody. Let me unmute the feds now for putting up with us. We're signing out for the year. You're not going to see man until 2021, yeah? But you guys can hit us up on the socials. All of our socials are here, you know. If you want to get onto us,
everyone, man.
follow us on the socials. All of our socials is there.
We appreciate all the support. We love you. We love all the fans, man. Like real talk, we actually do. So
100%, man. 100%.
Big up to everyone that's locked in.
Anyway, Football Fickers in tier 4. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, man. You've been here with myself, Big J.
Love you, man.
And we're out, man. Peace and love.